Deportations to Albania land in rocky territory. The diplomacy around them as bumpy as the descent into Tirana airport. Since a deal with Albania 5 months ago, more than 1,000 people have been returned back here. This is the model the UK government has pinned its hopes on. A country deemed safe that will take back those who try to enter the UK without permission. Around 1,000 Albanians have been sent back on flights like this one so far. Proof, the UK says, that its deal with Albania is working. Around half those returning to Albania do so voluntarily. Most of the enforced returns come from UK prisons. Some are being released from prison before serving their minimum sentence. Until last month, this man, who we're calling Mark, was serving a 6-year sentence for drug offences. He was offered deportation after serving just 2. A year before, he would have been eligible for parole.
They asked me what is my decision, to go back or to stay in UK, and they explained some rules. If you go back, we took 1 year off from your sentence. If you come back, you have to serve it again. And I decided to come back, and I'm not going back to UK.
Were there other Albanians in prison with you that you talked about this with?
Many people decide to come back because of that.
Mark was also offered £1,500 in return for not appealing his deportation. The Home Office said it didn't publish figures on how many Albanian prisoners were given resettlement money, and that it took every opportunity to intercept the work of people smugglers and speed up the removal of Albanians with no legal right to be in the UK.
We are thinking to...
But several deportees we spoke to said they plan to return to the UK within weeks. What's to stop some of those people going back to the UK tomorrow?
It's not possible to put a chip to everybody to follow where they go. So,
if there are people with criminal records, especially in trafficking, then police will be on alert. But in general, the people who return are free citizens in Albania.
The economic pull of the UK remains strong here. In the tiny mountain town of Krume, 60% of the population has already gone. Even those who stay meet for coffee in Britain. Krume's new mayor is promising to keep people in the region, but he's struggling to convince even his own young supporters.
I want to be back in the UK as well.
Why?
It's not for me, this place, because I've been in the UK for 2 years. And I want to be back there, because there I have money, I have work, I have everything.
In Albania's northern Kukës region, rich in beauty, poor in almost everything else, the young still dream of becoming migrants. Both governments are investing in the future of this region, but many here believe futures are not made in Kukës. They're made in the UK. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Northern Albania.